Can Hytale actually compete with Minecraft? Is there a realistic scenario where Hytale takes a portion of the Minecraft player base and walks off with it into the horizon? That definitely is a question which has been on my mind as of late. Of course, after Simon announced that Hytale is saved, he repurchased Hypixel Studios. It is once again an independent project and it is gonna release very soon. We're now all wondering, is it gonna be a success? Clearly, Simon has hope in the project, otherwise he wouldn't have repurchased it. He did that for a reason. He still thinks that there is a lot of potential in Hytale. But it's not like the whole concept of Hytale is so unique that it is definitely gonna be a success. Hytale is gonna pour itself in an already oversaturated market, which is the market of voxel sandbox games, where Minecraft of course has the lead, but they're definitely not the only one. There's so many so-called Minecraft clones out there with various degrees of success, but we've never had one with this level of excitement backing it. And such a big development history. This game has been in development for over 10 years now. But Hypixel Studios is once again an indie studio. The game is coming soon, and the question is, can it compete with Minecraft? Is it gonna be a success? And are players even gonna give it a shot? Of course we don't know until the game is actually out, but I do have to say, Hytale is doing some things really well so far. First of all, Hytale has a very prominent social media presence, which helps a lot for an indie game. And especially Simon, the founder of Hypixel and Hytale, is very active and constantly keeping the community up to date. But the latest big update, of course, is the price. It is now official, Hytale is only gonna cost $20 US, and that is crazy. Just to give you an idea of how low $20 is, $20 is the same price that Silksong released at, which is a game notorious for its extremely low price in the indie space, making it so other indie game developers felt pressured to lower their own prices as well, potentially hitting them in their profits. A price which is too low for a game that has too much hype can be controversial, because other indie game developers will now feel like they have to do the same thing. Because yes, you can charge 40 for an indie game, but then you know, Hytale was 20, Silksong is 20. What makes your game so much better than those? That's been the controversy, but Hytale is doing it. They're going for 20 bucks. Same price as Silksong, and maybe more importantly, $10 cheaper than Minecraft. Yes, I know there are other websites where you can buy the game for cheap, but if you would buy both games from their official website, Hytale will be $10 cheaper than Minecraft. Now, Minecraft does have a deluxe PC collection, which is $10 more, but Hytale is gonna do the same thing. So there will be a standard edition, which is $20, but there's also gonna be a supporter edition, which is $35, and a curse breaker edition, which is the founders pack, which is $70. Oh yeah, there we go. The supporter and founders pack will offer cosmetics like capes, hats, and more. Alright, there we go. Hytale is also going all in when it comes to modding. So in the Hytale is saved post, Simon was already very clear that modding is gonna be very important for the longevity of Hytale. It is not gonna be an afterthought like with Minecraft, where the community has to maintain modding 100%. Even mod loaders are community maintained. Instead, modding is gonna be baked into Hytale directly, and the Hytale developers are actually providing you tools so you can easily mod the game. So for example, they're gonna have creation tools in Hytale to help you explore what is possible as a creator, from NPC spawning to a complex world editor. This vision for modding in Hytale is simple. Keep it beginner friendly, easy to learn, and part of the game itself. You can stick to the basic tools or go deeper with advanced ones, like the world gen editor, which lets you control worldwide generation. A blog on this is coming soon. And then Simon shares a screenshot of what that will kinda look like. So you can see we will have an asset editor, a model editor, world generation editor, we got world tools, builder tools. Like, there's gonna be so much. Modding is gonna be fully baked into the game. Here we got another screenshot of an NPC that they spawned. This looks like it actually has quite a lot of potential. Something which is also coming is direct Blockbench integration. So you probably know Blockbench, used commonly to make Minecraft models. Well, they're gonna work together with Hytale as well. So you can easily and directly make Hytale models in Blockbench that you can then also easily import into the game. Or a resource pack or whatever system they will have. So that's pretty exciting. And here Simon says that Hytale will take 0% from modders and server owners for at least the first 2 years. Now this implies a few things. First of all, modders for Hytale are gonna be allowed to charge money for their mods. And Hytale is not gonna take any cut from that for at least the first 2 years. Now, of course, that also sparked some concern. Here you have someone saying, and after those 2 years, what's gonna happen? 0% sounds like a great way to lure creators into building the ecosystem, only to crank up the fees once the infrastructure relies on you. If you want genuine trust from modders and server owners, be please transparent now about the long-term plan and what percentage they should realistically expect. Where Simon responds, we'll communicate before any of them invest time or money. I've been in the business for 14 plus years. Give me a couple days to write up a blog post. So transparency is coming soon. And then we got another user saying, does this mean that in the future you will need to pay for mods or that modders will have a way to monetize them? I'm a little confused about it. Where Simon then says, I suspect that many mods will be free. We will allow authors to enable purchases so players can support their work if they wish to. Maybe even allow authors to have a system where they can give for free and let users pick a price, like itch.io. Not taking a percentage means we are more likely to feature free mods. Unlike other platforms, we will be fairer and less driven by shareholders seeking to push income by only featuring the highest revenue generator. Okay, this also implies a few things. First up, there's gonna be an in-game marketplace. It's probably not gonna be as bad as the Minecraft marketplace. At least I really hope it's not. But there is gonna be a marketplace for mods. I mean, Simon literally says we will be less driven by shareholders to push only mods that generate the most income. If they're gonna feature them, there must be a marketplace or at least some kind of discovery page. They also, of course, can't take a percentage if all of the transactions are done outside of Hytale. And if Hytale is, after 2 years, gonna take a percentage, then all of the transactions must be done in-game. Because otherwise there's gonna be no shot you will be able to arrange that. So there's most likely gonna be a discovery or marketplace in-game. That's good to keep in mind. And just like on the Minecraft marketplace, developers will be able to either release content on there for free or charge for it. Though in the first 2 years, Hytale is not gonna take any cut. Now currently Simon is releasing new information about this game basically every single day. And by the time you're seeing this video, the release date of Hytale might be known already. Like, stuff is moving quick now. But you can expect to be able to play this game very, very soon. I'm certain that Hytale is not gonna destroy Minecraft. It is not gonna crumble this game. At the same time, Hytale is doing some things really well. In terms of price, in terms of their stance on modding, the fact that they're not gonna take any cut from modders, and of course they're an indie studio again, which people really like. Like, one of the biggest complaints about Minecraft as a game is that it is backed by Microsoft, who of course owns Xbox Studios, which is a AAA studio. Hytale was backed by Riot, now also a AAA studio. Now they're independent again, so it's an indie game. All I want to say is Hytale does really have some stuff going for it. Do let me know in the comments down below what you think. And with that being said, that's it for today. Do make sure to subscribe to the channel, join my Discord. Thank you so much, channel members. And then I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, see you later, bye bye!